Okay, I'm making some eggs in Purgatory. Over here I got some onions sauteing, a little salt, olive oil, and some Italian seasoning. Getting that going. And I got some water boiling here. I'm doing something kind of different here. So eggs in Purgatory is, I'm gonna take the skin off of these. I'm gonna blanch them real quick. So you just kind of cross it here and then blanch it in the boiling water for about 30 seconds. And I think the skin comes right off. You don't have to do this, but I don't know, for some reason I'm going to do this to get rid of the skin and the seeds, and I'm going to get just the premium flesh here. I don't know why, but yeah. Ooh, let's see if it gets in there. All right, it's in there. And yeah, there's different recipes for that, for eggs in Purgatory. Let's see, so you could use like stewed tomatoes and probably some tomato paste. Usually, I don't know if you actually use fresh tomatoes. I think this is not getting in. I might have dumped these in there. Let's see. Oh, hot. Because the fresh tomato is going to have a lot of moisture. You want to get that dark red sauce, but all I have is fresh tomatoes. I don't have any like tomato paste but it's probably easier if you just use like stewed tomatoes and some tomato paste. And there's another recipe I think it's called like shakshuka or shakusa, and that's like the Middle Eastern version. So this one is like the Italian version. So the Middle Eastern version is gonna be tomato based too, and you poach your eggs in there. Usually you put it over a piece of toasted bread. But so the Middle Eastern version is gonna have like cumin, paprika, and then like this version will have like Italian seasoning, some red pepper flakes. Well, what you really need though is fresh basil. This is what really makes the dish. You put that on top at the end. Okay. Alright. So basically you make this like tomato base thing. It's tomato sauce, I guess you make. And then you poach an egg in there. And then, like I said, you just serve it over a nice piece of toast, sourdough or something, or some fresh basil on top. Oh man, it's a great breakfast. The only problem is I don't have any toast right now. I forgot to buy toast, so I'm gonna have like a Atkins version. Let me go dump these tomatoes out. They should be ready, I hope. Well, let me see. Maybe not. Okay. I'll make some butter too. Gonna enrichen this sauce a little bit with some butter. Okay. Get this garlic in here. Okay, well, looks like that water cooled off. There it goes. Okay, those things are ready. Let me go. Those tomatoes, you can tell the skin is starting to come off, so I better get this before I cook them all the way. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Put them in the sauce. Oof. Okay. See. Alright, so I got some Italian seasoning, red pepper flakes, garlic, onions, olive oil, butter. Getting this going. And we just need that tomatoes. Let me grab one out. Ooh. So theoretically, this should peel. These are the, here we go. A little hot, but oof. But these are ripe. I don't think they're ripe all the way. These vine ripe tomatoes. I guess I went a little early. I guess I could have waited a few days. This is a mess, as you can see. Okay. Well, I was gonna get rid of the seeds too, but we might need a little extra. A little extra flesh here. Yeah, these are some green tomatoes. Let me kind of peel off. Yeah, these are some unripened tomatoes. I mean, it is not bad. These skins are like plastic. So. Alright, take a time out real quick. This is a mess. That took a while. Those things are really, look at that. I'm going to put some paprika in to give some color. Those things are like green practically. They're someone, right? And add some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. A little heavy paprika for color. Now I'm just going to cook it down. So maybe it is shashuka now. Whatever you call it. The Middle Eastern version, not the Italian version. I'm just gonna cook this down until it starts to get it. And then let me see, I have a little, what was I gonna add? I forgot what I was gonna add. A little more butter for some reason. Oh, cumin. Maybe I was going to add some cumin. I don't know if you put vinegar in there, but put a little bit. Cumin. Where are you, cumin? Here it is. So now this is a mixture of both versions. Oh man, really craving some bread now. Nice fat piece of toasted sourdough. And then we just put this on with the poached eggs on top. Let's get a little taste test here. Let's try to find a small piece of tomato here. There we go. Sauce. That's it. Not bad, not bad. I think it needs a little salt though. If I had something sweet, I put a little sweet in there, just a tiny, just to balance the acidity, but I do not. Alright. I think we're pretty good. I can put in some eggs now. It'd be nice if I had a lid for this thing. But alas, I do not. So. I'm gonna poach myself 3 eggs. Look, that one is a whole. And with this extra tomato stuff, I got some chicken, some thighs I'm gonna cook later. I'll just mix it with that and put it in the oven. So that'll be a quick, easy prep dinner. And these egg yolks are fucking sucking. Alright. So that's pretty much it. Then when they're ready, plate them, put some fresh basil on top. Catch you on the flip.